Buongiorno, buongiorno. Good day, good day. Bid you hello from a warm, sunshiny Sicily. This is Catania, southern Italy. In search for warmer weather here in December, and Catania proved to be the place. Today's high, almost 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 23 or 24 Celsius. Figure we would stroll through, check out the sights, the sounds here of Catania. Should be able to get some terrific views today of Mount Etna, which is the volcano that rises right behind the city. Catania itself, quite old. First history that I read on it was 800 BC. And then it's had two devastating earthquakes, one in the 1100s, one in the 1600s. And the one in the 1600s came just about 30 years after Mount Etna erupted and buried the whole city in lava. So hopefully no quakes, no volcanic eruptions while we go out and explore today. The Ionian Sea is just off behind the fencing here. So hopefully as we go through the course of this video, we'll get a little bit of a view out over the Ionian Sea, which is also the Mediterranean. And right back there, we'll get our first glimpse of Mount Etna. A little bit of snow cover there towards the top level. All right, beautiful day here in Catania. Let's go explore. After cruising around the city streets here of Catania, I found myself at the end of the one of the main pedestrian roadways, and this is the Bellini Gardens. It is one of 4 garden areas in Catania, and this one dates back to the 1700s. And right behind me where I just came in, I believe, is more of the city center area, so we'll certainly plan to get down and take a look at that. But since I was here, I thought it would be a worthwhile entry to show a little bit of the garden area. Maybe I'll find a cup of coffee in here. Not a bad place to be here in December, with temperatures as warm as they are. More from Sicily coming up. Well, continuing on here in Catania, out of the park and down to the right, we have the Basilica Collegiata, mid-1700s. Just cruising a little further down, I saw some Christmassy decorations. All these streets that you can turn left or right on just kind of run parallel to each other, but most of them have decorations. Some of them even have little stands and booths set up just like we see right here. I think this is the St. Nicholas Plaza here, so I'm sure there are several plazas throughout the city. And a school here, part of a university, I believe. And there is actually the university itself. See the nice little Christmas tree out here in the courtyard area. Maybe we can walk in and take a look at that. The bad thing with the GoPro is trying to film anything in the dark, like Christmas lights, just doesn't do very good on the GoPro camera. It looks phenomenal in the daytime. Kind of a neat area right here, this little courtyard. A little nativity scene there in the lower corner. See a little bit of the history here in Sicily with the old school buildings. Not sure what century this dates back to, but sure if I looked around long enough I could probably find it. Catania is the home of the affordable cup of coffee. €1 for an espresso or an Americano, cafe Americano. Each of those for just €1. That was a double espresso actually that I saw. So these streets kind of just jog back and forth each direction. Some outdoor seating down here for a little lunchtime dining if you're so inclined. I gotta say, Sicily is a little different than other parts of Europe or other parts of Italy that I've been in. Most of my travels have been around the northern part. And you'll see more of what I mean. I'm gonna take us down a street here in a few moments. It's a pretty interesting scene. Apologize for looking directly into the sunshine here, but I'll flip this around and get us a little bit better view here in just a moment. I take a little pause there as we were walking into the sunshine. This is the Basilica Cathedral Sant'Agata. We're on the Piazza Duomo down here in Catania. Got the elephant fountain there, which is not running right now, but this fountain is running. We're gonna get a little wet here off the mist. Kind of a neat little setting back through here. Got some dining options, it looks like. It looks like there's a path that runs straight down that direction, so maybe we'll go explore that way here in Catania. Make that guy famous. This I saw this before. I thought this was kind of neat. In the spirit of the holiday season, so we'll walk up and see what this is about. Looks like a few more shops and stalls. Certainly looks like Christmas. It doesn't feel like Christmas from a weather standpoint. But hey, maybe where you're watching from it's cold. Grab a warm beverage as we explore Catania here. I like the red carpet. It's a neat idea. I've noticed a lot of the restaurants here, not a lot, but several restaurants have hours of like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. till midnight or 1 a.m. So not necessarily open for a lunchtime crowd, but open for dinner and the late night dining options. I don't know if that's just because it's winter time and it's not really a touristy time of year right now, but in previous visits to Italy, places would open in the morning and then shut down for 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon, and then reopen in the evening time. I don't know if Sicily is exactly like that or not. All right, we're going to get through the traffic and then we're going to go exploring a pretty interesting area that I saw earlier. Well, color me disappointed. Not more than an hour ago, this whole street right here was filled with stands selling different items and everybody yelling and screaming and whatnot. And an hour later, those stands are gone and it's cleanup time. Because I'm going to get out of the way. So I was going to walk through and get a quick video of that because that's kind of what I expected Sicily to be like. I've seen the videos of Palermo. You walk through, you got the fish market, you got the vegetable market, and everybody kind of competing for sales. I went down the other direction, filmed those Christmas lights, come back up and it's all put away. Man, very impressive. Like everybody's out here cleaning, so it must be a daily thing or a normal occurrence, because when all those stands went away, the cleaning trucks came out, the brooms came out. And my guess here in a few more minutes, you'll have no idea that there's even a market out here. Some holiday pillows, blankets. And they take what they were selling and move it back to wherever it came from. Well, didn't get to see it this time. As the cleanup continues down here after the market, look at all the birds swarming around there. Off in the distance, that's the best view I've seen today of Mount Etna, the volcano. Last erupted just several years ago, and there were so many eruptions that it added 100 feet of elevation. How about that? Thank you, Wikipedia. So I'm either going to walk down towards the sea now, or maybe back towards the train station. It is getting a little bit later on in the afternoon, so I only got about an hour of daylight left, and I need to get some lunch at some point. So I guess the next slide will show where I end up. Train station, lunch, or Ionian Sea from Catania. Well, kind of forgot that I could show both the train station and the Ionian Sea, as the train sits right here on the water. A couple boats sitting out there. Gonna look back around. There's more of Italy off in the distance. See the hills. Looking back towards the shipyard. I think we're looking to the southwest here into the sun. Got about an hour or so maybe till official sunset. And then all the main passenger thoroughfares through here. I think I'm on platform number 6 right now. Number 5 there, and then all the way back across to the actual main building. Inside a little cafe, tobacco shop. Buy your tickets and things such as that. So, well, that's going to wrap up our afternoon here in Catania. Stay tuned from Sicily.